Guitar, eat, sleep, repeat. Papa J here. I get myself with that every time, fresh out the Keurig. Anyway, let's talk about an affordable guitar today. And what this guitar is, well, if you've looked at guitars, affordable guitars on Amazon recently, you've seen this brand more than likely. Gear-It or maybe Gear IT. Anyway, this brand, right? Now, what this guitar is the series before the current Canyon series of Strat-inspired guitars. So let's go ahead. In this pouch here, I have the strap, and it does come with a wang. Being a Strat style guitar, of course it's going to have a wang. And this kit, now when I bought this as a birthday gift last year to celebrate my 50th birthday. And this was a kit of, it wasn't just the guitar, but again, it's one of those affordable little packages with almost everything you need to kind of get off and running. The only thing that didn't come in this kit was an amplifier, but it came with everything else. So let's talk about what came in the kit besides the guitar and the gig bag. We also get a strap with it, although this is one of those really, really cheap straps that I have not even taken out of the package and looked at. I've just left it in the package. An extra set of strings that I will likely never use again. I don't know what gauge they are, probably 9s, I would assume. Does come with a cable, which, you know, as far as cheap cables go, it looks okay. We also have a clip-on tuner. A little pack of, I think there's about 4 or 5 picks in there. All of your adjustment wrenches for the truss rod and for the bridge. This little card here is, you can scan that and get some information about the guitar, as well as, I believe there's a link to some online lessons or something. So if you want to scan that QR code, you can. And a little, they call it an instruction manual right here. It tells you a little bit about the guitar, the pickup configuration and everything else. Again, there's another QR code on the front there if you want to scan that. Let me try to hold that straighter if you want to scan that. But yeah, that's everything that comes in this kit besides the gig bag and the guitar. And so real quickly, we'll talk about the gig bag that it comes in before we talk about the guitar. That'll actually be last. We have the Gear-It gig bag. It has a handle on the front here, which is nice. Nice backpack straps here. We also have a handle on the side you can use. Padding wise, you know, it's serviceable, it's passable. It does the thing. You know, if you're a student player or someone who just wants an inexpensive guitar to have around the house or whatever, this is perfectly fine as far as that goes. So I'm going to put all this stuff back in here real quick. It just all comes in this little pouch right here that, you know, they packed everything in here, so I'm just keeping it in there because it makes my life a heck of a lot easier, you know. So we'll put this cable and the extra strap, the extra strings, tuner, all that in there, and just close this guy up. It's Ziploc even, which, you know, Anybody who's ever stored food knows that a bag that you can actually close is a nice thing. And so that's back in that front pouch. It does have, this gig bag also does have a pouch in the front there, as well as a pouch up here where the wang and the actual strap I use fit in there just fine. So now let's get to the actual guitar itself. I can't remember what model this is. I don't even know if it tells me. It does not. Just says Garrett, but this is before the current Canyon series. As you can see, it's an HSS Strat style guitar. This thing has actually got some weight to it, and I'll kind of get into that. We have a really nice rosewood fingerboard on here. 22 pretty good sized frets. I would say they're not, I don't think they're jumbo, but they're fairly big. I would say they're jumbo, but not extra jumbo. We have a amber tinted gloss maple neck that looks like it's one piece, and it feels really nice. It's a nice feeling neck. It's definitely, it's not tiny, but it's not gigantic either. It's pretty comfortable. The body on these guitars, on this particular one model, is actually ash, which is surprising for a Chinese-made guitar. This is actually ash, and it has the weight for sure. As far as our hardware, we have a two-point vibrato bridge here. I like the two-point part of it. Whoop. That was a pick popping out. My only gripe with this particular bridge is the arm is a screw-in arm, and I think you could do something better than just a screw-in arm. However, it does function just fine once you get it in there. So just be aware that it is that. As far as the electrics go, the wiring scheme, I mean, it's humbucker single. We've got master volume, tone for the middle and neck pickups. This tone is for the bridge pickup, as well as being push-pull, so you can split the bridge pickup with a 5-way pickup selector. And that's the front of the guitar. Here's the back of the guitar. Again, your normal square neck block there. You know, it is what it is. It's its own thing. And so that's basically what makes this guitar up. I think this is supposed to be a bone nut as well. At least that's what I remember seeing on the marketing material for in the description for this guitar. Now, let's talk about, while I'm putting the strap on, let's talk about what I paid for this guitar. Now, this model is still available on Amazon, but at my last check, the coupon that I got with this isn't available, and I'll explain. Right before my birthday, I knew I wanted to get myself a new guitar, and I was looking and trying to decide what to pick, and I came across this. The kit was $140 regular price with a 50% off coupon. So with that coupon, I said, hey, for $70, you know, this could be either a win or a loss. But if it's a loss, I'm only out $70 worth of guitar. If it's a win, then I'm in the plus side, right? So I took a chance on it. And when it came, the only issue this guitar actually had, other than a bad setup, and that's not well, I'll explain, is they didn't have the neck set all the way tight against the body. It was still raised up a bit, and there was no shims or anything. They just they basically kind of slapped it together and didn't bother to make sure it was, firmly in place. So that was an easy fix, and I took care of that. And because they had it set up to match what that was, of course, I had to reset everything up. But now it plays fantastic. And again, for $70, I don't know that I want to do anything else to this guitar, except at some point I'm going to get some roller string trees to put on there, because this has those flat, crappy butterfly style, and I just hate those. I think they're the worst invention ever. So, with that said, we're going to put the guitar on real quick, and I'm going to move the camera as smoothly as I can, just because I have to move things around. So I apologize for the bad camera work, and we'll actually set the camera up right there. And let's plug this guitar in and show you some tones, give you an idea of what kind of sound you're getting. Now, I will say that I think I need to do a little bit more work, spend a little more time on setting the intonation of this guitar, but other than that, I think it's perfectly serviceable as a starter guitar, a spare guitar, something to have at the gig in case you break a string on your number one. You got something right there to grab and be able to play in its space. So let's go ahead and start with some tones here. We'll start with the humbucker and the bridge, full humbucker, and just so you can hear that. Apologize for that floating bridge. Let's go ahead and pull that tone knob up, and we'll hear the bridge pickup in single coil. And we'll push that back down, go back to humbucker, and move to the next position, which is the bridge pickup blended with the middle pickup. And we'll go ahead and split that bridge humbucker. And we'll go to the middle pickup by itself. So I think this actually bottom tone control is wired to the bridge and middle rather than the other way around. But let's move to the next position here, which is the middle and neck pickups together. And last, we'll go to the neck pickup. So that's the pickup sounds. Now let's go into more of a Marshall kind of, or a Fender kind of overdriven sound here. There's the one. And I'll kind of show you a little bit of gain, and we'll go from there. Bridge pickup, full humbucker. And let's go ahead and split that. I'll show you that. And let's go to the neck pickup real quick. Actually, we'll go neck and middle, and I'll show you that. And how about the neck pickup? And let's go, because where this guitar kind of surprised me, I wasn't expecting that it could handle kind of a heavier, higher gain sound. So let's show you that, how it does with that, okay? So we're going to go to the Brown sound on my Boss Katana first gen 50 water, and let's show you some full-on bridge humbucker How about a little bit in the neck pickup, and we'll show you that. And so that's the Garrett Strat model
I forget what the actual series of it is. You can find them on Amazon. They're running about 140 bucks for the kit. They've got the new Canyon series of these, which I don't know if the guitars are as nice as this one, but they're about the same price, and they come with a little small amp. I think they're pretty much just like this Donner here, which is just a little small Bluetooth style. So check those out on Amazon for about the same price. Amazon doesn't pay me anything. There's no link or anything. I wish, but they're worth checking out, man. These aren't bad for what you're getting. Again, you know, single piece maple neck. The tuners actually work. Rosewood fingerboard. I believe stainless steel ball-end frets, 22 of them. They're actually jumbos on single, and just a very, very feature-laden guitar for the money. Hope you guys dig.